Hi there guys, welcome or welcome back to my channel. My name is Sarah and this is Crochet Vision. I have been dreading making this video. I really don't want to keep this series going, but I know you all love this series, so I am doing this for you. However, I lied to you guys. And because I lied to you guys, I have made my life incredibly difficult. Now, silly little lie. And it wasn't necessarily a lie. I just didn't throw out the labels that I said I was going to throw out. They just got put in my closet and they've just been there. But now I have this bag of labels, and I think this is the most recent bag. And I think this is also from the first third of the year. So I think that what we're supposed to be counting right now is just this. But I have no idea if I mixed things up or if I don't know. I goofed. I goofed big time. Should I have thrown them out? Yes. I don't know why I didn't. I really wanted to, and I was dead set on doing it. And then I needed space, and I just threw them in the closet, and then I kept throwing labels in the closet, and I should have thrown them out. But now we have 6 months worth of yarn labels. Now again, disclaimer. I did not count every skein of yarn that I used. I only kept labels if the yarn had a label or a ball band or whatever we're calling them. I'm not counting if they didn't have a wrapper. But this video is going to be the first half of the year. So I think what I'm going to do first, because I royally screwed this up for myself and made my life so much harder, I think I'm going to count the box and the other bag first, because I think that's from the first half, and I think we had, I'm gonna have to look, and then I think this is it from the last 3 months. Now also with this, we have not broken out a knitting machine in the past 3 months. My shoulder has been giving me a lot of issues, but I think there's a lot more blanket yarn skeins in here, which I almost feel like should count as double, which is just my opinion, but that's what I feel. So I think what we're gonna do first, I think I'm gonna go through this bag, and because my problem is I don't know if all of these bags are, I have no idea what I did here. I don't even want, you know what? No, I don't want to do this. Yeah, I shouldn't. I don't know what to do right now. I don't want to do this. I don't want to do this at all. I've gone through a bunch of my project bags to find yarn skeins, but I guarantee you I've missed some. I know there's some in the car. I know there's some, and I'm not going out to the car right now. Sorry, it's not happening. Yeah, this is, I made a mess for myself. I should have thrown them out. And then I was afraid to throw them out because things started getting mixed up, so here we are. So what I'm doing first right now is I am just sorting. I think that's my best bet here because some of these are weird. That's right. I remember that. All right, well, Twinkle and the big value, because what's this value? Nope, that's just the big value. Will go in there, and these are just going to be baked with. So what I'm doing now, right now, first is separating them out by skein type. Like this is Red Heart Unforgettable. I have a whole bunch of Red Heart Unforgettable here, and I'm pretty sure I have a whole other thing of Red Heart Unforgettable. But I think I was literally just continuing to add to the piles, or these might be the ones that I found after I finished filming that video. I honestly have no idea. I have a bag of like one-off skeins already, and I'm going to continue that. So that's like the Ice Cream Roving Divination. This is a Premier yarn. I have a pile of Premier over here. So this is literally what I'm doing right now. I'm just separating them out by type of what they are. Like that's plush. Is there anything else? No. Okay. Have a whole pile of Stitch Studio by Nicole over here. This was a Big Twist tiny piece, so that's going in the bag. Big Twist, value, Big Twist, value. I'm gonna put them back in the box, I think. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 13, 15, 16, 17, hour length, 18, 19, 20, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 29, 30, 31, 32, 33, 34, 35, 36, 37, a tail, 38, 39, 40, 41, 42, 43, 44, 45, 46, 47, 8, 9, 50, 51, 52, 53, 54, 55. 3 more Premier. 56. I'll throw this in with it. I don't care. 2. 2. 8. I was crooked, and now I fixed it. So that was Karen Simply Soft Party was 7. Sweet Snuggles, Chanel Home Slim, Sweet Snuggles Light, all those are in the same category of 57. Red Heart Unforgettable, 31. Big Twist Value. Big Twist Value has 2 different labels. So the one was 14, the other is 30. One was the multicolored ones, has a smaller label, and the regular colors, like the solid colors, has the same size label as the Big Twist Twinkle, so I separated them out just by size for make it easier for me. Bernat Blanket, Baby Blanket, Blanket or Blanket Extra was all in there, was 33. Cozy Blanket is the really, really chunky stuff. That was 5. Cozy Heather, 25. Stitch Studio by Nicole, 7. Ice Cream Roving, 12. Lion Brand Landscapes, 31. Velvet, Crushed Velvet, Bernat Velvet, Velvet Plush, whatever, 7. Big Twist Plush, 14. Premier, all of the Premier yarns, 22. Big Twist Vortex, 11. Big Twist Rando, 19. And then Rando in total was 58 for a total of 383. So now is your time to put your guesses in the comments because we were already up to 89 skeins and we did 294 for the first third of the year. And this is what we have to count. Still. Oh, and I dropped one. Huzzah. Wish me luck. I think I'm going to start with this bag, separate them out. Yeah, separate them all out. Then I'll go to the other bag, separate those all out, and then I'll combine them because I'm already seeing some big twists, so that's really fun. Oh, Ferris wheel. Cover story. Oh, excuse me. Good morning. Are you awake? I am now. Okay. Do I want to separate out Baby Blanket and Blanket? I don't really care all that much. Do you care? I don't. Joanne receipt. Oh, right. I did all those. This one got destroyed, this poor label. I would say it looks like my dog got to it, except she would never. It just got destroyed. Go. Walmart receipt. Joanne receipt. How much was this receipt for? Oh, not too bad. $123. Okay. Oh, here's another Joanne receipt for $134. Okay, I feel like this bag was not bad. That was not all that bad. I'm gonna put like these one-offs in that bag that I just emptied for right now. And I will count them and then add them to the other bag of one-offs. Oh, this bag is gonna be terrible. Oh, there's more bags in there. Oh, I see. I see. I see. That's an OGO label. When you think it ends, it just keeps going. Oh, look! It's an AC Moore bag. I'm at the point where I think I'm going to start a new blanket yarn label holder that I've been doing. Because I definitely used a lot more blanket yarn this go around than I did last time, which is a fantastic thing. That was from the New York State Department of Motor Vehicle telling me that my registration was finished because I switched to Delaware. No. I was like, this paper is not a label. Here we've got a bunch of randos. Actually, this one is not. That's it for my beloved AC Moore bag. I will definitely be keeping that. Don't worry, we're not done. Not even close. I think I need to start a new loops and threads one too. That's a different one. That's from Fluffy Fleck. That is different. I did like it though. This is also Fluffy Fleck. Oh, I have used a few skeins of that. I made ducks. I was like, I didn't use a bunch of that. Yes, I did, actually. Yes, I did. I also used a lot more Parfait in the past 3 months. That's good. I like seeing that. Another Parfait. All right. Yeah, that's definitely something I would do. Stuff the cone. Yeah, good job, Sarah. Good job. this stuff, I'm like, what did I make with that? Must have been something on the knitting machine. Oh my God. Okay, so before we get to counting, I need to toot my own horn a little bit. Toot, toot. I did not think it was going to be this many. I am not going to lie. I thought nursing my shoulder injury, I was not getting through stuff. I'm pleasantly surprised. And we haven't even counted yet, but just looking at all of it, I'm like, there's a lot more here than I anticipated. So I will take it. What I'm also going to do, I'm going to continue to keep a list here. But when I do hit some that I've also been collecting, clearly I'm collecting junk now. If there is a section with labels that I can like combine and then put away, like the velvet or the cozy heathered, I'm gonna do that. So that way it's all in one spot. And then we can decide if we're actually gonna throw the stuff out or not. I'm not sure yet. Not sure. I just noticed that I had watermelon. Can I quit now? I don't want to count this. Ugh, okay, it's fine. I'm counting Fluffy Fleck separate. Like I kind of feel like once I hit like 7 or 8, I normally count them like by themselves. Whoop! But first of all, I know I've used more than 2. I think I've used 4. And I know I have more of it for right now, but what I have is all I've got. So I'm gonna leave these 2 separate for right now, but just know that that is why, because I'm planning on using up, man, honestly, if I could use it up in the next 2 weeks, that'd be great. Is that realistic? Maybe. But I have an event that I need ducks for, so I gotta get to it anyway. So we're gonna write that down. Again, this is your last chance. Put your guesses in the comments. How many do you think this all is? Did we beat last month? Last third of the year. Last quarter. Did we beat last quarter? Last quarter was 294 and we're already at 89, and that's not counting. You can't even see all of what I'm looking at. Okay. Crushed velvet is 2 more. I definitely used more than 2 more crushed velvet. I've been working through all of my velvets. That's something I've been trying to work through. I definitely used more than 2, but that's okay. That's what we have. That's what we're counting. It's fine. 1, 2, 3. 3 more cozy blanket, which is like the really chunky stuff. That's rather impressive with how bad my shoulder has been. All right, I had to make that big sea turtle again. I had to make the rainbow blue turtle because I sold it. Duh. Really? I did? Yes, I did. It's kind of nice that it's kind of reminding me what I've used and what I've made. 1, 2, 3. 3 plush and 2 plush jumbo. I definitely used more than that of plush jumbo. I will find labels. I'm going to be finding labels. I'm going to be finding them. So how many is that? 1, 2, 4, 5. We'll go with 5 plush. That's wrong. I know for a fact I used more. I don't know where they are. Cozy Heathered, I have 3. This is a discontinued yarn from Michael's from a while ago. Does this have a year on it? 2022. Cozy Heathered. I think I only have 1 more skein of this left to use, which is really incredible compared to how many I had to start off with. So I'm really proud of myself for that one. Really, really proud of myself for that one. Now that I'm thinking about it, I actually think I have 2 or 3 skeins left because I think I have some in a project bag, if I'm not mistaken. I think that that is true. Okay. I think I have some in a project bag in the other room. Oh, I didn't separate this. That's separated. This is not. Oh. This should count as like 2 or 3. It's the yardage of 2 or 3. Fluffy Fleck. Fluffy Fleck. I knew it. Didn't I say it? I said it. I did. I used 4. I knew it. I knew it was wrong. I knew it. Big twist rando. Big twist plush. Okay, one more plush. Where did I just put you? Is you here? Yes, it is. And then this is another Sweet Snuggles. Okay. I'm going to do Big Twist Value first, and then we will do Sweet Snuggles. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 Big Twist Value. I said I was going to combine like labels, and I didn't do that, so twist value, these are the same size. That just exploded at me. Also guess in the comments which yarn you think I used the most of. My guess is either like the Michaels Sweet Snuggles. I guess you can't really tell because this is Sweet Snuggles Light, Sweet Snuggles, and Chenille Home Slim. And I'm not going to separate it out until the very end. Maybe at the end of the year because I don't want to. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, 30, 31, 32, 33, 34, 35, 36, 37, 38, 39, 40, 41, 42, 43 loops and threads. 43, 43, 43, 43, 43, 43, 43, 43 loops and threads. I found one more Fluffy Fleck in there and one more Cozy Blanket. Cozy Blanket, Fluffy Fleck. That's a good amount. Fluffy Fleck, Cozy Blanket. Ta-da. What do we want to do next? I kind of want to do all the premieres. Now, full disclosure on this premiere yarn situation here. All of these Just Chenilles are like the Dollar Tree stuff. which is the exact same thing as the cone. But I wound all of it so that way I could actually use it. I put all of it through the yarn winder and I combined and consolidated a bunch of these skeins. So some of these might not still be used yet, but I kept all the labels because I'm making a cake with like a bunch of them and then like working through it. And I may have already used through all of these, but I've also used through some. I've been doing that for a long time and I've used through, I'm almost out. So full disclosure, these are all like little itty bitty skeins. They're like this big. They're not even 100 yards. They're 65 yards. I did use through them, but that is why they're like this. I'm pretty sure that at this point where we're at right now, I have used through all of these ones that I wound, but I did not save these labels as I was using it. I saved these as I was winding it. So that is just for these ones here. So I will count these separately. You can decide if these count or not. I think they do. I'm pretty sure we are just about done with them. I'm looking at like 2 or 3 cakes of the velvet left, and if we haven't used them yet, they're going to be gone very soon because I've been making a million jellyfish, and this is what I like to use for jellyfish. I double strand it for the curls. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18. 18 of the Just Chenille cones from Premier. And now I think I'm also at a point where I can like start separating out these other Premier labels because I was just counting Premier as one big thing, but I think I have enough of like just the XL and the XL sprinkles to count those separately from like the basics. Oh, actually that's an XL label too. Interesting. XL sprinkle. I'm gonna put Parfait Chunky in with this. Okay, so this is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, because this was a cone. 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. So these yarn labels are from Lion Brand Cover Story. These are from those jumbo giant skeins that I used to have stacked in this corner, and then they used to be under this window, and now we are trying to actually work through them. They are 547 yards, which is more than 2 Bernat blanket skeins. Bernat blanket is 220 yards. So this is like 2.5 skeins. So do we count this as using more than one skein? Because I think I should get credit for doing that. What do you guys think? Put it below. I think the cover story should at least count as 2 skeins, but that's just my opinion. So I'm going to just put cover story 2 for now, and you guys tell me if you think that these count as more than one skein, because I think that they should. This is the bag of like random 1 skeins. So this is Red Heart Super Saver Jumbo. Don't know what I did. That's something on the machine. Big Twist Flourish, Big Twist Baby Bear, Big Twist Static. This is a Naughty Ball Deluxe by Kayla's Crafts, an Ogo. This is 3 from Juniper Moon Farm. This is the Cirrus Rainbow or the Cirrus Sol. No, all 3 of these are the Cirrus Rainbow. This is what I'm making Ben's shirt out of. If you were on my live when I was making a shirt, I'm making it out of this. Stuffs. This is a lot of Hobby Lobby labels. And I don't remember using any Hobby Lobby yarn. I don't even know where these labels came from, if I'm being fully honest. I don't really want to count these because the only time I use Hobby Lobby yarns, I have a friend that all of them have the red labels on it. I have a friend who buys stuff for me from Hobby Lobby when she thinks about it, only when it's on like that super sale. And she specifically says, she's like, I know you don't like Hobby Lobby, but like, that's a story for another day. Chunky stuff. That's what these were. I did use these. That was the big, thick, chunky stuff. I made whales. I did use these. Okay, I feel better now. I'm like, I don't want to count stuff if I didn't use it, because I normally don't use Hobby Lobby yarn. No, I had a whole bunch of the thick... I thought I had used more Cozy Blanket or the Plush Jumbo. It wasn't. It was Yarn Bee. That's what it was. This was the Hobby Lobby. Now I remember. I made the whales out of it. I've made like a bunch of whales recently. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 Hobby Lobby yarn. I was literally about to not count those. If I couldn't figure out what I made with them, I really was not about to count them. Up, and here's one more, Sugar Plum. Yep, that's what those are. Those are the extra chunky. It's coming back to me now. Ferris wheel, my brand Ferris wheel. Handmade chenille yarn. This was another Dollar Tree skein, but it wasn't Premier, so I didn't put it with the Premier. This is a Premier Parfait Chunky label that is ripped because I definitely wound it. Same thing with this brunette. Is this Crushed Velvet? Crushed Velvet. And this is a Loops and Threads Soft and Shiny. What was this colorway? Sparkling. Oh, that's probably the white and gold. Oh, there's 2 more in here. What else is in here? Tell me more. Cozy Wool Tweed from Loops and Threads. And Bernat Sheepy. Ooh. Yeah, I did use a handful of Sheepy this month, didn't I? Because I was making birds. Yep. All right, so these are all randos, so these now can go in the rando bag, and we will count all of them as they go into the rando bag. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23. I have Big Twist separate. 23 rando. Yeah, I have these over here. All right. Last but not least, we have to count all of the Bernat blanket and baby blanket and extra. I think there was a skein of Bernat extra in here. Oh my god, oh my god. Please, please don't fall. Oh my god. Gotcha. Okay. Is also not. Okay. I will find ones that are in better shape as we count and use those to wrap around. Ooh, no! Okay. I am anticipating that this is going to be like the most amount for this month. I guess not month. 3 months. Quarter. 1. I think that's that label. 2. 3. 4. 5. 6. 7, 8. That's a beautiful label. I will use that one. 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22. I'm gonna double count that. Did I say 21? Because that's what I just recounted it to be. So now we're going with 21. 22, and I'm wrapping it around. Oh, I definitely could fit more in there. Okay. 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, 30, 31, 32, 33, 34, 35, 36, whoop, 37, 38, 39, 40, 41, 42, 43, 44, 45, 46, 47, 48, 49, 50, 51. That is not worked in the same place. 52, 53, 54. Yes. Nice. Nice. If my math is correct, and it is very much quite possible at this hour that it is not correct, because is it 3 o'clock in the morning again? Yeah, of course it is. So starting at 89 from my counting kerfluffle of putting things in places where they, you know, didn't belong. We had 89 to start, 5 fluffy fleck, 2 velvet, 4 cozy blanket, 6 plush, 3 cozy heathered, 6 big twist value, 43 loops and threads, all of the different loops and threads, 18 of the premier cones, 15 premier, 2 cover story, 23 rando, and 54 blanket, bringing our total to 270 for the next portion of the year. I'm kind of glad we're doing this because I felt like I was not doing enough. Okay. And what's great about this is that a lot of this is not from the knitting machine. This is straight up crocheting. Maybe the 89 skeins are when we were continuing to knitting machine, and probably the big twist value, those 6 skeins. But everything else has been crochet. And so before the, or not the 89 skeins, if you take out the 89 skeins, it was 181, which is probably all crochet. And I know there were some skeins that didn't have labels that I've used this, like, in this last third of the year. I'm really happy with that number. It could have been more. It definitely could have been more. There were some days that I even like took off, like with my shoulder, I couldn't crochet at all. There were some days where I just didn't crochet. And I think that there still might be some labels in different bags around the house. It is a decent possibility and probably in the car. But that's 564 skeins for the first half of the year. Okay. Well, that's definitely a number to be proud of, and I'm rather surprised. 54 skeins of blanket yarn and 43 skeins of loops and threads in the past 3 months. That's wild. That's wild. It's fantastic, but it's wild. All right, so we didn't beat the first third of the year, but again, we weren't using the knitting machine. I'm really happy with that number. I'm really, really happy with that number. Now, put in the comments below, should I just keep collecting all of them now? I mean, I have over 500 yarn labels here right now. 564 yarn labels and a cone. I guess 463 yarn labels and a cone, because the cone counts. And honestly, the cone should have counted as more, but because there was so much yarn on it, but we're only counting it as one. And I'm only counting the cover stories right now as one. Maybe when we get to the end of the year, we'll see if I use any more of them, but I'm happy that this little kerfluffle happened. It's kind of really cool to see all of it. And it was nice as I was going to continue to keep seeing it. I don't have any back there, right? No. No, okay. So I was throwing them over there at one point. All right. Well, was it more or less than you thought? Were you right? Maybe you were. It's less than the first bit, but not by a lot. Thank you so much for being here. If you like this video, make sure you give it a thumbs up. If you want to continue on this series with me of what we're going to do in the next quarter of the year, when will that be? This is July, August, September. Okay. And then we'll do December. Okay, so I guess September would be a really good month to count how many skeins we can use in a month, huh? You see what I'm thinking? You see what I'm thinking? Okay. I'll try. No more promises, because every time I promise you something, it doesn't happen. I don't think I'm going to throw them out. I don't think I'm going to throw them out. I think I'm going to keep them. I'm going to try to keep them separated this time. You got to keep them separated. Ooh, yeah, I think I'm going to try to keep them, because they've just been sitting in the bottom of the closet, so they're not hurting anyone. And now they're not in a million bags taking up space, so I might keep them. I'm happy with that number. I wonder if by the next third, if we could try to hit 100 skeins of blanket yarn. That'd be crazy, wouldn't it? Maybe we can do it. Doubtful, but we can try. I love you all, and I'll see you guys next time.